Yo, good morning. Good morning to everybody. How everybody doing? Today is June 2nd. Oh, man. I've been stressing, man, a lot lately, these past few days, right? It's a good stress though, right? Like I'm getting myself together, right? And I've been stressing about like a job. I've been stressing about income, right? I've been filling out so many job applications, and I know I'm being too hard on myself, right? Because it's one thing at a time, right? But it's like now that I got myself clean and I'm on the right track, like I'm trying to provide like a man, right? And I'm trying to have my own shit too, right? And not depend on nobody. And then it's like, it's one thing at a time, but then like I said, like, man, when I first had got sober, like I was happy, right? I was happy for like a month, and then everything went downhill, right? And I'm explaining that to y'all what they said that is, what it's called. It's called the up-down, it's called the up-down scale, right? So it's like, so when you own drugs, right, and you use drugs, right, you high, you high, right? And when you get off, when your drugs, when the high go down, right? When the high go down, right? So it's a model, right? That go like this. It start at the top, it go down. It's like a wave, right? So when I first stopped using drugs, I was at the high. So by the time that first month passed, I was going down. Now I'm gonna come back up again, right? Because right now I'm at a low. I'm gonna come back up, right? And I used to be wondering, like, damn, I was just happy and I ain't have nothing, right? I ain't had nothing. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? And then I be thinking too, like, man, like, I should have been doing all of this shit, right? But it's never too late, right? But I was thinking like, damn, man, just the people I be around, like I don't hustle. I don't do none of that, right? Yeah, I smoke weed, right? That's it. I smoke weed. I don't hustle. I don't sell anything, right? But like I said, man, I got a baby on the way. I got kids, right? And a man, like, ain't nobody else got to say shit to make me feel bad, right? Because I'm a man. I'm supposed to provide. I'm supposed to provide, right? For my family, for my kids, right? So when a man not able to do that, like, I don't know why people think we just the happiest people in the world when we can't provide. Hell no, that shit depressing, right? Who the fuck is happy you can't take care of your family, right? And then I think about all these problems that I've been having, right? That's not my problems. It's other people's problems, right? But because of the person that I am, whatever you go through, I go through, right? And man, I'm trying to do shit different now. This go around. But some days, you wake up and you might have been strong 3 weeks straight, and that next day come, and you just a total wreck, right? Everything hitting you at once. You like, man, I'm trying. What the fuck going on? Like, and I tell people all the time, right? If I wasn't as headstrong as I am, I would have been relapsed, right? I would have been relapsed. Hey, a motherfucker at any time, man, we could go take a lie detector test. We could go take a drug test. I take drug tests every week, and shit, I always get my shit printed off, my results. So there's the proof in that, that I'm clean. Even though, and I don't know why I care what other people think, right? I shouldn't, right? That's something I gotta work on, right? Not giving a fuck what somebody think, right? But I think about the problems I go, like, other people's shit, right? People, how somebody just put it to me, right? They was like, you getting yourself together, and you always been the type that people come to, with, for advice, but now since you got your own shit going on, it's like like you trying to help everybody that's coming to you, but at the same time, you need your own help. Like, you ain't I ain't even right in myself, right? I ain't even right in myself, but I guess that's a good thing, right? That people looking at me as the savior or coming to me for advice or whatnot, you know. Hey, the only thing I can do, man, is you know, just try to be there for people, you know, that need advice, you know, help people, and you know, try to manage my own shit. That's all I can do at this point, right? But I'm just glad that I'm strong as I am, right? Cause, and man, all of this shit, a nigga would have been committed suicide. You got motherfuckers mad at me, right? Not my family, right? My baby mama, her family. You got motherfuckers, well, I ain't gonna say families, right? Cause it's only one person, right? A little person. Bro, you got motherfuckers mad at me because they was trying to cook crack in the house, right? Not my house, in their house. Well, it ain't their house, right? But my baby mama house. They're just trying to cook some shit up. And I asked, I said, you finna cook? They said, yeah. I said, oh, okay. Let me get them up out of here. And that turned into a big argument, right? Damn near a fight. And I kept acting like, damn, like what, you know, because this has happened a million times, right? When I asked, like, y'all, you finna cook? Yeah. All right, shit, we finna get up out of here. Gone. No problem, right? But now, I asked this nigga, you finna cook? Yeah. And I keep trying to say, like, dang, what's the problem? Like, it has to be an underlying issue why, you know, motherfucker had to be hating me or feeling some type of way about me right now. Told you, I ain't hustling. I ain't doing none of that, right? So, that just tell you that the jealousy and hate is real, right? That I ain't doing nothing, right? You see, motherfuckers will think that I hustle, right? Because of how I dressed, you know, whatever. Motherfuckers will think that I hustle, right? But I don't. So you gotta think the next nigga see this, you know, nigga be hating. Or who this nigga think he is. I gotta hustle for this shit. You know, shit, he ain't hustling. He got all this shit. He's, you know, he taking care of his... Hey, I try to think of all the shit all the things that could be wrong. Like, damn, what's the reason? Like, what's the problem? First of all, why would you want to even cook crack, right? In the house that your pregnant auntie is in, 6 months pregnant, and your nephew, well, your 10-year-old cousin is in here, 10-year-old nephew, whatever. And I'm telling my baby mama, like, bro, this should show you that your own family don't even give a fuck about you, bro. And why am I arguing with your family about your well-being? Why would you want to cook crack in the motherfucking house? That motherfucker saying, oh, I would have had the curtain up. So that's how stupid you niggas is. Bro, so you really think a curtain being up is going to stop crack smoke from getting in some kids' system or newborn babies? Or that just show you the level of dumbness, right? And I'm like, damn, how the fuck I get into it with somebody over that? Like, cause I'm finna leave. You know, only thing I could get from it is motherfuckers was mad that motherfuckers didn't want us to leave. Motherfuckers didn't, you know, everywhere I go, I'm the life of the party, right? You know, and motherfuckers be mad that a motherfucker finna leave. Oh, y'all finna leave? Y'all just came. Why would you be mad that I'm leaving with them because you finna cook crack? And I hate to be saying this on here, but I ain't said no names, man. I ain't said no names. I ain't said no houses, none of that. But you know what? The message I got from that, and I should have been did it. Stop coming around. Stop coming the motherfucker around, right? I don't need that shit in my life. I don't need none of that. Which crazy, right? They want the old me, but they don't want the old me. The old Ree, you ain't gonna be able to catch no action. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing, cause I'm gonna be on your ass like white on rice. Where you least expected, nigga come out the cut. Bah, bah, bah. Damn, this nigga everywhere. Nigga go to the stove. Bah, bah, bah. Damn, bro, this nigga is, bro, he got a tracker on me. Like I'm on that, bro. That's what, like, motherfuckers don't know what drama really means. You can't hustle and be in drama at the same time, right? And I know my headspace if I get on that. So I try not to get on that, right? Obviously. You know, for the greater good at least. But people don't want to see you do good. People don't want to see you prosper. Oh well. Hey, hold on, y'all. Let me pause this. My bad. I'm back. But yeah, man. I need to stay away from other people bullshit, right? I don't put myself in it. like I said, people, like, I try to be there for people, and then I don't insert myself, like, you know, but I was crying this morning out of frustration, right? I'm like, damn, I'm doing everything right? I'm off of drugs. I'm filling out job applications, right? But what the fuck, man? Like, if we can't provide, man, that's enough. Like, we don't need help feeling bad. We don't. I don't. But, you know, I just have to vent and let some shit out, right? Go back to the drawing board, try this shit again. I'll be thinking, like, then I'm talking to my mans yesterday, right? And, you know, he telling me, you know, what I need to hear, like, you know, by me, you know, so long being on drugs and being dependent, you know, the girl, you know, the old girl had me crippled. She had me crippled, right? When a female taking care of you, you crippled, right? Because now you're going to always need her, right? And when she lets you go, now you really going to be lost and crippled, right? So, and it don't matter, like, you don't have to be no beggar, right? You could be who you is, and a woman just, hey, you need this, you want this, you want that. You get what I'm saying? Everybody ain't player like that, you know, to get, you know, I'm just saying. But I'm used to being able to provide for myself, man. Ain't nobody finna do nothing for me and then treat me a certain type of way and think that I'm supposed to put up with it because they doing some shit for me. Get the fuck out of here, bro. But yeah, man, you know, I know it'll get greater later. I ain't tripping, man. It is what it is, you know. Toughen up. This is life, you know. Oh well. What y'all got going on today? It's the 2nd. Oh, shit. What a fucking weekend. What a fucking weekend. What a fucking weekend. What a fucking weekend. But yeah, man. But yeah, that's it. That's it. I hope y'all have a good day today. A good June 2nd. I heard it's supposed to be warm today. Let's see. I'm gonna be hitting y'all with these videos today. Bam, 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 bam. Come fuck with me. Come fuck with me. Hey, I like when people interact with me too, man. Like, I talk back, right? Y'all be leaving me hanging. Motherfuckers don't be saying shit like, damn, do I gotta harass y'all? The fuck? I'm just playing. All right, man. Y'all be cool how y'all be cool. Peace.